Hello, is there anybody out there? Oh, I've got some echo. Let me turn off my stuff. There we go, it's sorted. Good afternoon, everybody, and I hope you are well on this sunny afternoon in the UK. What is it? It's the 15th today, 15th of April. So, what do we have here? We have a Commodore 64, well, originally a bread bin, but it's in an Australian case made in South Australia. Baz, nobody there but us chickens. How are you, chickens? So this is a C64 bread bin in a snazzy Australian case. Now I've spent a bit of time putting a dual SID in this machine and spent a bit of time cleaning it up and testing it. Seems to be okay. Everything. So let's give it a bit of a go and see what it does. Right. Oh, just knock it as I do stuff. So we're loading stuff through an Ultimate 1541. I have audio coming out of a slightly cheaply made jack plug going into my capture software. And the plug's hanging out, just plug that back in. So hopefully we're good to go. So let's try a bit of music. Start at the beginning, I guess. This is quite possibly the most uninteresting situ I've ever heard. No, I take it back. This could well be the most uninteresting situ I've ever heard. Now that's better. Slightly more. Hey Peter, how you doing? You might recognise this machine, Peter. It's yours, my friend. I've pressed the wrong button. I've pressed reset. God damn it. Anyway. Last party. I don't know what this one is. A load of awful noise, that's what that is. Blade Runner main title. What? Mr. Dew's Castle. I can't say. No. Right, let's have a look at some normal SIDs and see how they perform. Let's go to games rather than musicians. 007 Car Chase. Well, it's got to be the James Bond thing. Or maybe not. 211 Baker Street, 20 tons. What do you get? A year older and deeper in debt. Okay, fair enough. 9 to 5. You're in a laugh, aren't you? Okay. Fifth gear. Oh, one of my favourites. Okay. A to F. Ace, Apex. Adams Family's Action Service. Okie dokie. Alice in Wonderland, Alien Attack. Android 2. I'm trying to think of some famous tunes. Ghosts and Goblins springs to mind. Definitely not blockbusters, that's for sure. Bounty Bob, my goodness. Oof, I could spend the rest of my life looking through these musicians. Oh, I haven't copied them all over, just a small selection, obviously. That's a little bit fierce, isn't it? Okay, let's go play some games and make sure they all work. Bomb Jack. Got them, nice and easy. Peter will like this one, it's many shades of brown, as I remember. Macsoft. Hello, Macsoft. Right. There's probably nothing on here with any decent music now. Now I've set the stream going. Goonies. Don't think Goonies had any decent music. Last Ninja must have had. Oh. Not going to run that on here, that's for sure. Rambo. Now on the cassette this would have had some fantastic loading music, but obviously the disc never had such things. Although the funny thing is with the dual SID or stereo SID is that there's no set hard and fast rule for the way they work. Some of them work with two SIDs in mono, and because of the delay, you get quite a deep, rich sound. Some of them do work in stereo at different memory addresses, and it causes all kinds of compatibility problems. The one that Peter's got in this machine is set for the most compatible settings that I can find, but it's easily changeable with a jumper, so it's not much of a problem. Now, I did run it initially in the mono SID setup, which may sound a little bit odd, but it does sound very good. I must admit, it does make the SID sound, SID tunes rather, sound really quite deep and rich. Quite impressive. But I've now gone back to slow loading. Yeah, I haven't got the fast cartridge turned on. The reason that I've gone back to a standard stereo SID at memory address 420 is that seems to be the widely accepted rather setting for dual SID. So I'll keep it at that. And if needed, Peter can change it. Well, I was just about to press reset then. I was itching to press reset. Yeah, this is loading from a 1541 Ultimate, which has got a built-in SID player. I couldn't actually start the game, but then you forget, don't you, after all these years, that you get past the menu with joystick 1, but you play the game with joystick 2, I think. Well, that could be a complete lie. Perhaps it's all joystick 1. You'll need a pair of joysticks, Peter. Yeah, I'm just waiting for a fast load cartridge to come in the post actually, and then this can be all boxed up, Peter, and it's on its way to you. High score or unlimited energy? High score. Reset, 'cause I'll set the highest score, obviously. Right, let's get on. The Maverick joystick, one stick, two cables. Sounds good. I must admit, I never liked this game. I was a Commando fan, but I do like the music. Although the game's crap. I don't even know how you change weapons. Spacebar? Nope. Look, my shoulders are too wide to get through the trees. Can't get through there. Best game, best music. Okay. Oh, I'll take your word for that, Microsoft. Even as a kid, I used to load stuff up just to listen to the music. You are now among other great battle heroes. Okay, fair enough. Not sure if I believe you, but okay. Well, we're supposed to be here for music, aren't we? So, stereo player. Let's see what stereo menace. Hang on, before we do this. Well, you're not going to reset properly, are you? Bum, 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 bum. What does it normally have? Retro replay, I guess. It does like get a little bit flaky this sometimes, but anyway. Now my 1541U, by the way, not the 64. I was going to load in the fast load cartridge there to speed it up, but it won't let me, so obviously I won't bother. Max, what 64 version is this? This is... Oh, there we go. Install fast load. It's done it now. Let's see if that'll do it. It's a C64 bread bin in Australian case from South Australia. Right, I've never used this before. I don't know what it is. Normal load. Well, it's got to be normal, isn't it? Stereo player. What the hell do you do? Got absolutely no idea. Oh, balls. Nope, that's buggered that right up. So I wonder if you're supposed to drop in your own SID files in there. Don't know. Stereo editor, Stereo Menace. I think Stereo Menace is a pre-configured SID tune, so I'll just load this up. So it looks like I'm a professional and I know what I'm doing. Or not, as the case may be. Stereo, what the hell's wrong with Stereo Menace? Have another go. Loading, searching. Come on, we've got a mighty 38K to fill. This is not a Spectrum Peter with its minuscule 48K, mighty 64K here. Obviously it's still not loaded in the fast load cartridge because it'd say underneath the 64K there, whatever it says, retro replay or whatever it is. So it's ignored me, obviously. Now you can never tell with the Commodore 64 if a screen of garbage means it's loading in, it's crashed, or it's just got bored. It seems to have just got bored, I think. Install fast load, thank you very much. Right, don't bother with that, it's a waste of time. Yeah, I've got your Wi-Fi set up as well, Peter. It's just remind me seeing ultra term. It's not ultra term that I've put on the SD card for you, but it's yeah, it's quite good actually. Oh, for goodness sake, what's up with this bloody thing? Bloody computers are a pain in the neck. Let's have a look. Run. So yeah, I've been on a couple of BBSs. It's quite loud. Yeah, I've been on a couple of BBSs this morning. So that works well. When you put in your SSID and your password, everything's in lowercase. It took me half an hour to work that out this morning. Microstyle. High score or trainer? Let's go high score. Practice, I guess. Division 4, yep. Let's practice the little ramp. Did I try the Wi-Fi on the Next? Yes, but I haven't connected to any BBS sites with it. I only use the Nextel thing. I might have a go at that tomorrow, actually, using the Next. A little bit of BBS. To relive the good old days. Okay. Stunt car racer. What else plays music? Action bike. Beachhead bomb jack. Cannonbolt. See if I run that without being all silly. Have you tried the Wi-Fi in the Next MP? Press fire in port 2. Well, it just so happens I'm in port 2. I do like the depth of the sound on your 64p. I'm playing this through my headphones at the moment. It sounds fantastic. It sounds really good. Oh, balls. Yeah, used Nextel and what's the other one? NTTP. I don't know what that is. I'll have to, yeah, I'll have to have a go with the Next. Oops. Ran into a mine. You've got 2 now. What do you want 2 for, Peter? That's showing off. Right, what have we got? The First Samurai. I remember the demo for being on a cassette, on a magazine rather, on cassette for this. A long time ago. Every other thing's joystick port 1 and every other thing's joystick port 2. Unlimited lives. Nope, don't need them. Nope, don't need unlimited energy. Unlimited sword, definitely not. Ah, I see, Peter, I see. What? What the hell? Press F1. No one there to bypass go, just get on with it. Ah, I see. Well, that should be a decent money maker for you. Now what's it doing? Who knows? Who knows what it's doing? Let's go back to what we should be doing, because clearly we're getting off main titles. Main titles, okay. Last Man. Games, demos. What was good? Ghosts and Goblins. No, so that won't be on here. Ghost Hunter. Ghost Hunters! Yeah, well, it definitely wasn't that. Glider Pilot, oh, for God's sake. Oh, so there's quite a few missing on here. There's no Ghosts and Goblins for a start. Howard the Coder. I thought it was going to say Howard the Duck. Do you remember Howard the Duck? Well, some of these are a bit naff, aren't they? Well, these are pointless, I guess. All I wanted to do was to show the dual SID, and my favourite is without doubt this one. So that's it really. All I'm waiting for now, Peter, is the fast load cartridge, Epic's cartridge. I do have a programmable ROM in the kernel, which if I find my burning stuff, my programmer tomorrow, I might burn a new custom kernel. I'm not sure. I'll have a look. But yeah, that's it. It's all working. So it's got a 3.5mm jack plug coming out the back of the machine, which you can go to a stereo, I guess, or a hi-fi. The normal video out SCART thing will do the normal audio and video as usual. So that's about it, really. You've got a tap player and an SD to IEC, so you can load tap cassettes and disk drive images. Yeah, that's about it, really. I'll see what other 64 bits and bobs I've got kicking about to check in with it. Right, let's do some gaming. Run disk. It should take forever. No, bloody thing. This is because the disk drive is reset itself. So which one have you got to put on then, Peter? Is it is it an accelerated one with a clock and all that sort of stuff? Player 1, get ready. It's well known that Bruce Lee was a big fan of lanterns. Oh. One neff off. I never really understood the premise of this game. Going to keep the accelerated one. Okay. Nope. Don't point that way. Point that way. You bloody knob. The one I'm selling is Wi-Fi and Pi. Well, the Pi is the accelerator, isn't it? Oh, for fuck's sake. Such skills. They must be getting ready for a new firmware now, mustn't they? For the next. You know, my next won't load Fairlight. Don't beat me up, I've nearly won. Right, now what do you do? I can't go right. So I must go left. Which version? Oh, there we go, there's a hole in the floor. I'm gonna laugh, aren't you? Oh, there you go. Which version? Which version what, Peter? Oh, I missed the bloody lantern, didn't I? Fairlight. Oh, I see. Oop. 128 version wouldn't load. I think the 48K did, but the 128 didn't. Anyway, that's enough Bruce Lee. How's the furloughing going then, Peter? Have you got plenty of projects done? Let's do a bit of Goonie. If this will load, this is a multi-load disk. This could result in problems. (1985). Strategy. In the garden, I was up a blooming tree with a saw yesterday. Excellent. Invincibility, no. Nope. Start level is 1, please. When able, fast load would be good. Now this is the stage where it won't load because the 1541's reset. Or will it? Who knows? Nobody knows. No, it won't. Fair enough. Right, I think we'll play one more and that'll do. It's food time, I think. BC's Quest for Tyres. For some bizarre reason, I thought that the 1541U could load tap files, but it can't. So that's a waste of time. Space Oddity. That's got to be music, hasn't it? Space Oddity. Must be. I will need to have a look at the drive in my 120. What's wrong with it, Peter? Got no idea what Space Oddity is, but we may or may not find out. Don't know, not tested it yet. Fair enough. Let's run that out of interest, see what that does. Nope. John said it wasn't working. Alright. Yeah, the drive's resetting on my 1541, so that's not going to load. Oh, hello. Johnny Be Good. Wipeout. Let's run that. Oh, I can't. Bloody hell. Image of girl. That's disappointing. Mount the disc. No, it won't. It's resetting. I need to power off, really. Stop it moaning. Karateka. Last Ninja. These are all multi-load things. Last Ninja, that's well, that must be a cartridge. In fact, I could probably load a cartridge. Are there any cartridges on here? Let's have a look. Yeah, now I've said that. No, there isn't. Singularity. Go on then, we'll end on a tune. Yeah, I've got to go in the loft tomorrow. There's a little gap in the roof where the insects are coming in the summer. We've had wasps in there before. I know we had bees last year. So I bought some sealer to seal the loft up. Stop the little buggers coming in. Scran's out. See you later. Yeah, mine too in a minute. See you later, Peter. Take it easy. Okay, boys and girls, I think that'll do for now. I'm going to go get some food. I'm going to have my curry. Have a very good evening, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for your company.